Welcome to the explainer. Have you ever noticed how some letters in English seem to have a secret identity? Well, today, we're going to crack a case that's been hiding in plain sight. It's a linguistic mystery that actually affects how you and I read hundreds of words every single day. I mean, think about it. It's one of the first letters we all learn, but it's also got to be one of the most confusing. Why on earth does the letter C have two totally different sounds? You've got one that sounds like an S and another that sounds like a K. It seems completely random, right? But I promise you, by the end of this explainer, you are going to have the secret code to solve this thing. Every single time.
Okay, so let's start by laying out the evidence. We are dealing with a letter that is absolutely leading a double life.
So on one side, you've got the hard C, right? That gives us that K sound in words like cat, caught, and customer. But then that exact same letter shows up in cell, city, and circus, and suddenly, poof, it's a soft C, an S sound. Now, this isn't some mistake. It's a hidden pattern, and we're going to find it. All right, to solve any case, you need evidence. And our key piece of evidence today, it comes from a really ordinary place. But it's where all the clues we need are hiding in plain sight. Okay, check this out. This is our document of the day. It's a flight itinerary for a fella named Mr. Cab Cider. Now, I know, it looks pretty straightforward, but trust me, it is packed with all the C words we're going to need to crack this case wide open. So let's do it. Let's pull out every single word that has our mystery letter and see what we find. And here they are, our list of suspects. We've logged every C word from that itinerary as evidence. Now, just looking at them like this, they don't tell us a whole lot. But what happens when we start to sort them, by the sound the C is making? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. As soon as we organize the words by sound, a pattern starts to jump right out at you. Look, in the hard C column, you've got customer, cab, Colorado. And in the soft C column, central, cider, circus. Go ahead, take a really close look.
Do you see it yet? The real clue? It isn't the letter C itself. No, it's the letter that comes right after it. Just look at the letters that follow the soft Cs. You've got an E in central, an I in cider, another I in circus. Now look at the hard Cs. A U in customer, an A in cab, an O in Colorado. You see it now, don't you?
All right, here it is, the big reveal. The pattern you just spotted is actually one of the most reliable rules in all of English spelling. It's called the EIY rule. And here's the rule, plain and simple. If a C is followed by an E, an I, or a Y, it almost always makes that soft S sound. And if it's followed by any other letter, like an A, O, U, or even a consonant, it makes the hard K sound. Seriously, it is that simple. Let's put this baby to the test. For that soft sound, C plus E, that gives you cell. C plus I, you get city. C plus Y, cyclone. It works. And for the hard sound, C plus A is captive, C plus O is conduct, and C plus another consonant gives you crocodile. See? It just works. But why? Why this rule? Is it just some random, weird quirk of English? Not at all. The answer is actually like a fossil of linguistic history. And it was left behind by French scribes centuries and centuries ago. You see, this rule didn't just appear out of thin air. Way back in Old English, the letter C was almost always hard, just like a K sound. But then, after the Norman conquest back in 1066, French became the language of the English court. And with it, French scribes brought all their spelling and pronunciation rules with them. And here's the crazy part. This is exactly how it happened. These French scribes, they took Old English words that were pronounced with an S sound, like the word is, and they just respelled them with a C to get ice. They did the same thing with the word mice to get mice, and that's where our soft C rule was born. And it just stuck. Okay, so history lesson over. The best part about knowing this rule is that you can start using it right now. This is a real functional tool that's going to help you read and pronounce even difficult words with so much more confidence. Let's try a really tricky one, precipitation. Whoa, that looks intimidating, right? But don't worry, let's just apply our rule. Step 1, find the C. Okay, got it. Step 2,
Check the letter right after it. It's an I. Step 3. Apply the EI rule. Well, that means the C has to be soft, so we know how to say it now. Precipitation with that S sound. See? Easy. Now, like any good rule, there are a few rare exceptions. I mean, this is English, after all. You've got words like cello and concerto, which come from Italian, where C before an I or E actually makes a cha sound. And then in words like social or ocean, that soft S sound has kind of blended with the next vowel to make a sh sound. But honestly, these are pretty rare. The EIY rule works pretty much all the time. And just like that, you've done it. You have cracked one of the most common codes in the entire English language. This isn't just some fun little trivia fact. This is a genuine reading superpower. So the main thing to take away from all this is that the EIY rule is your key. The very next time you see a word you're not sure about, whether it's sincere or calculate, just take a quick look at the letter that comes after the C. You know the secret now. So you've learned that even behind what looks like the chaos of language, there's often this hidden logic, this amazing story just waiting to be found. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other hidden rules of language are out there just waiting for us to discover them? Thanks so much for joining us on The Explainer.